Warmly greetings to all viewers across the world. I'm Mavis Nyako, Deroko Technology Official. You can call me Miss Spider Sensor. Thank you for watching me once again as I stand here to introduce to you our brilliant man who is very passionate, positive thinker, self-reliance, charismatic, principled into rare practical, and see beyond things in our daily life. Roxanne Kwejo Deborah, the CEO of Deroko Technology Company, is coming to address the world leaders in the next upcoming, which is COP30.
God bless our homeland, Ghana. Today, we are coming to talk of the end of climate change crisis. That is by the Deroko Technology Company. Today is a unique day for the whole world to rejoice, as I'm unveiling myself to the world. Today is a great day that the world must rejoice. What is climate change? The world's most pressing issue. The whole world is thinking of this thing, and no one on this planet Earth has come out with solution to it. Members of the world are saying we need climate change action now. Not that the leaders are not eager to work on that, but they have not gotten the concrete solution to climate change. With this, as you see me on your screen, today I show myself as the Messiah to solve the world climate change challenges. Many people may ask, how can this be possible? Starting from COP1, that is the year 1995, the world gathered and planned about how they will go about solving the pressing issue, the challenges of climate change. Within that time, 2 good years, there was a miracle. Something happened in this world. What was that? The Messiah of the earth was born to solve the climate change challenges. That is 2nd September 1997. Many prophets, astrologers across the world talked about this incident, that there is a Messiah on scene, but they have not yet recognized such kind of Messiah on earth. There is time for everything on earth. There is time. There is the time I need to show myself worldwide that the most pressing challenges of climate change will now come to an end. The upcoming COP30, the world will see the Messiah. I'm talking of November, which we will showcase our invention to the world. There that the world will witness that this is not the arm of human being, but rather this is the arm of the Most High God. The whole world is saying the limit is the sky, but I go beyond the sky. What is impossible in the sight of human being is possible for me, because with God all things are possible. Today I stand before the whole world representing my country, Ghana, that climate change will come to an end. By the year 2028, climate change will be something of the past, and I assure the world, we will not talk about climate change in 2028, because I know what I am capable of doing. Many people will call me, this is pure demon, as they criticize Jesus Christ. But there is the time for things to happen in this world. I will address the world authorities on this program. United Nations, European Union, African Union, Organization of American States, Association of Southeast Asian Nations, Arab League, United Arab Emirates, Commonwealth of Nations, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, that is NATO, G7, G20, BRICS, Pacific Island Forum, World Health Organization. Ladies and gentlemen, we extend our deepest gratitude to the world leaders for their corrective effort to address the pressing issue of climate change. From COP1 to COP29, your unwavering commitment to finding solution has been truly commendable. Throughout international cooperation and dialogues, you have worked tirelessly to mitigate the impact of climate change, promoting sustainable development and environmental stewardship. Your dedication to this global cause has led significant strides, including the development of crucial framework and agreement. We appreciate your leadership in bringing nations together to tackle these complex challenges. We look forward to continuing collaboration and progress in the fight against climate change. In light of this, Deroko Technology Company is requesting an opportunity to present at the upcoming COP30 summit, scheduled to take place in Brazil in November 2025. The company seeks to showcase its groundbreaking invention aimed at ending the climate change crisis that has plagued the world for centuries. During previous COP's conference, global leaders have emphasized transitioning from fossil fuel to renewable energy sources, such as solar power and others. However, this solution poses potential risk and may lead to unforeseen adverse global impact. Outlined below are some key factors and activities contributing to climate change challenges. The Deroko Technology Company is prepared to address this issue effectively if given the platform to present its solutions across the world. The whole world is talking about crisis no human being on earth can solve. The leaders of this world are aware of these things, that the climate change is most pressing issue, that no human being can solve that. What is impossible for human being is possible for God. This thing has gone into the mind of the leaders. The people in the world are saying the leaders are not taking action. This is the problem the world is facing. But no scientist, no astrologers, no engineer can solve the climate change challenges. No one on earth. Trust me, I know what I'm talking of. No human being. This means I challenge the normalcy of human being. I am one person, but one in millions. At sometimes, I need to work dynamically to transform things to existence. You cannot be a scientist, a researcher, whom can solve the problem. You can see the problem, but you will not get a solution to this problem at hand. Let me remember the word of the time Nebuchadnezzar had dream, and there was no one on earth to tell him the dream and answer it for him. But indeed, there was one person on earth, that is Daniel, who stood up and said, my God can answer this problem that the king is asking of. There is the time I must tell the world, the whole world, that my God is able to answer the climate change challenges problem. That's why I've relied on him, because he is my creator. And I get my strength from him. So when I stand here and talk about nothing is greater than the power of God, you must understand what I mean. The world see the crude oil, I'm talking of petrol, diesel, kerosene, and other stuff, as a threat to us. That the fossil fuel is polluting the air in which we breathe. We cannot do anything about the fossil fuel. So we need to change things from fossil fuel to renewable energy source. I'm talking of solar panels. At first, we were complaining that the cell phone challenges is at hand and it is destroying things on earth. By now, the whole world have ignored that problem, and they have sit down to go from frying pan to fire. This means the world is blind. The whole world. Things the world see it as an advantage, I see it as a trap. The world don't know the future of the solar system. When we do not do anything about this issue by the year 2028, the world will experience the most dangerous things, natural disasters on earth. Because I know the future of radiation. Right now, the world is suffering from heat waves. Where do this come from? That heat waves, where do it come from? These heat waves will make birds and other living organisms to fly in the sky. These heat waves will unveil the sun to get upper hand on the earth. We can change these things. Let me make it clear to the world that the whole world, scientists, engineers, astrologers worldwide have seen that no human being on earth can tackle the climate change challenges. They see it as impossible. So, what they are saying is that we should transform from the crude oil to solar panels, of which it is automatically wrong. The UN Secretary General, Mr. Antonio Guterres, once said, "The voice you hear is a ticking clock." What does he mean of that thing? Many people heard of this thing and say it was a statement he made. It is not a statement. That thing has a meaning. He said, the world is running out of time without we having solution to it. The world is running out of time. And we are the cause of the disasters. We are the cause of the disasters. And right now, the scientists across the world are trying to move from fossil fuel to the solar system, talking of the renewable energy, which will help the sun to get upper hand on weakening the ozone layer. The earth unable to generate a neutral power. In the upcoming COP30, the world will see great things. Machines that was designed and invented by Deroko technology that will be able to convert every smoke, every toxic substances from gaseous state to liquid state, and a special devices that will sieve or filter the air to support the trees. This means we need to come out with powerful invention to transform the world. I unveil myself to the world today that the genius in this world, the whole world is looking for, is now here. And the world will not know me by my words, but rather by my actions. The world will witness that this is impossible, but if it has become possible, this means that is the arm of the Most High God. I give the world less than 3 years to transform the world. I gave the world, I'm talking of the scientists, engineers across the world, an opportunity to transform the world, but they couldn't. All because they do not understand the mystery of creation. Even the earth we are living on it, they do not understand things in it. Many genius has written books from antiquity that there is the time the climate change solution is at hand. We can solve these things. I want every individual in this world to stay tuned, to observe the inventions that will save the world. Things I will do on earth will seem impossible worldwide, but it is possible. The invention of this electronics exhaust, this means at the COP30, all car manufacturing companies must come on board, because we will transform all cars in the system. I'm talking of the electronics exhaust will come and replace the manual exhaust in the system. So every car manufacturing company, I'm talking of the fuel car manufacturing companies, they must be present. So that they will have the idea to change the manual exhaust to electronics exhaust. That will be used for a year for you to change the oil in it. The chemical in it will also be produced by a certain company who will have the opportunity to get the idea or to have the patent to work on that, to produce that chemical in mass production. But individual car companies will also work on how they will change their electronics exhaust by signing contract with Deroko technology company. At the same time, the World Health Organization will join hand to hand with Deroko technology to eliminate all world pandemic and epidemics in the system. In which way can this be possible? By changing all cars in the system to perform the same functions as planned. I think the world producing companies will help to produce these devices in mass production. A device that will solve the world challenges from electricity. We will also have some company that will have the patent to work on the mass production of these things. The world must stay in tune, because we will transform agriculture, preventing toxic substances in it, and we will create sustainable development in the system. We will continue to protect every citizen in this world. We must understand that the upcoming COP30, that is what Deroko technology will address on. That is burning of fossil fuel, deforestation, agriculture, industrial processes, waste management, urbanization, volcano eruption, ocean change, permafrost thawing, solar system, and Penel's waves, iron sheet effect, usage of cell phones, agrochemical, the heat waves, I'm talking of radiation, earthquakes, tsunami, hurricanes, and tornadoes, food poisoning, I'm talking of using the agrochemicals, flood, wildfire, drought, winter storm, airborne diseases, loss of species, electrocution and fire outbreak, ozone layer depreciating, transforming raw materials into finishing product, often involved in process that pollute the air. These are the points that Deroko technology will unveil and have instant solution at hand. The world must prepare for this great event across the world. No country in this world must exempt himself in this upcoming COP30. The world leaders are ready for the solution to climate change challenges. We assure the world that nothing on earth is cumbersome for the Almighty God, the Creator. On this note, I will say the world should wait for a great positive change in transforming the world by the inventor, Roxanne Kojo Deborah. Ghana. Thank you.